Jose here, and the only reason I'm making an update is because they're actually uncertain on where this hurricane's actually going to go, because its path is just so uh, different, if you will, at this point. They literally have no clue where Jose's going to end up. But this article here on CNN says Hurricane Jose's strange path may actually bring it back towards the Bahamas and the U.S. Now, well, whether it would make landfall in the U.S. or back in the Bahamas, I don't know. But it says first Harvey, then Irma, and now Jose. Hurricane Jose was 700 miles east of Florida at midday Tuesday with maximum sustained winds of 75 miles an hour, making it a Category 1 storm on the hurricane scale, the Saffir-Simpson hurricane scale. The storm is expected to remain a hurricane at hurricane intensity in the western Atlantic, and it could strengthen as it takes an odd looping path that may bring it near the Bahamas and the United States this weekend. However, most computer models indicate Jose will stay out to sea and complete a tight enough loop to avoid moving onshore. So this could be good news. We don't need any more devastation and destruction right now, especially from hurricanes. But the reason I'm sharing it is because there is that possibility. They actually don't know where it's going to end up. This is all just a guessing game right now, truthfully. Jose's impact is sure to be felt along the southeast coast, bringing rough seas, such as a path is concerning in the wake of Hurricane Irma, which has altered the beach landscape and made it more vulnerable to coastal erosion and flooding. Now here's his twisting path. As you can see here, it was like moving out. It was moving towards the east coast, and it like stopped and started moving back out to the Atlantic. Now they're expecting it to move back towards the east coast, but it says the track of Hurricane Jose is a strange one. In a pocket of weak steering winds in the open Atlantic, Jose is expected to make a clockwise loop. It will initially move farther away from the United States before coming closer to the Bahamas and east coast. A westward motion is the result of a ridge of highward pressure to the north and then east of the storm. The strength and location of this ridge will determine how far Jose moves westward before eventually turning north and then east again. Two of the most robust computer models meteorologists use to determine the odds of landfall, the GFS American forecast model and the European one, keep Jose over the ocean. So at least the models, it's good news. But it also says the models can have trouble forecasting unusual tracks such as Jose's expected path. There's generally not enough dominant weather features that is steering the storm, so modeling a forecast can actually vary widely between each other and from run to run. So it says the National Hurricane Center recognizes this uncertainty in its Tuesday morning forecast for Jose, saying after 3 days, the confidence in the forecast decreases as the guidance diverges significantly. The center's official forecast finds Jose just over 400 miles from Jacksonville, Florida on Sunday morning. Still, the cone uncertainty comes uncomfortably close within 200 miles of Florida and 50 miles of the Bahamas. The storm may bring a high risk of rip currents too. So here you can see high rip current risk, northeast Florida, southeast Georgia coast. If in doubt, don't go out. So the breaker heights are at 4 to 6 feet. Rip currents break to the grip of the rip. If caught in a rip current, don't fight the current. Okay, that's just a warning for you. Jose already has threatened one other hurricane-wary countries as much stronger Category 4 storm. The hurricane passed only 85 miles from the island nation of Antigua and Barbuda last weekend. The tropical storm force winds from Jose spread over the islands on Saturday. Only 3 days earlier, Antigua and Barbuda had been devastated by the peak strength Category 5 Irma, packing 185-mile-an-hour winds. So I'm going to leave it at that. I just wanted to give a quick update. It looks like good news. So, that's one reason I wanted to share it. But another reason was because of the uncertainty. It could come closer to the East Coast. From what it's seeming, though, it doesn't look like it's going to actually hit. But it still could cause some issues on the East Coast of the state. So, and possibly in the Bahamas. So we're going to just keep an eye on it. Like they said, after 3 days, they can't really predict where it's going anyway. So, again, that quick update. I appreciate you for watching. I do appreciate every single one of you and for supporting this channel. I hope you have a blessed day. Peace.